Hi guys. Hello everybody, good evening. My name is Idia Aisien and you're welcome to VTV. Hi. Are you guys excited for today's show? Because I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of fun. Now I'm going to be interviewing a very young, cute couple and their story is goals, but I'm going to let them tell you guys that. I'm so sorry I'm late. I don't want to give any excuses. Apologies for that, but let's get straight to the show. Ike and Teresa, if you are already online, I'm going to be adding you to the show now. Guys, if you don't know Ike and Teresa, they're from Ultimate Love Nigeria. And I do not see them yet, so just give me a second. Yes, so they're from Ultimate Love Nigeria, second runner up. The couple came second runner up. And it's basically this show on Africa Magic where they put 16 singles in a house. And yeah, everybody basically falls in love, I guess, if they're lucky. And I think show now. Hi, Teresa. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
I don't want to be dramatic, but I want to first say happy birthday. I've been seeing all your pictures that everyone is sharing online. They're really beautiful. I was going to sing
Thank you so much
for you, but I don't want people to bug off.
Thank you so much, Idia. I appreciate
So,
it. Thank you.
How are you guys doing? How's COVID treating you?
So far, so good.
We're
So
good.
far, so good.
Yeah.
We're A-okay. Right,
We're
can't
trying
complain.
to adjust.
I'm not really seeing the social distancing going on, but anyway, let's get to the questions, right?
There's no need for that now. We've been in the same space since.
Okay, you mean like between us?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what she means.
No social distancing.
No social
here.
distancing.
Okay, so first, Ike, I'm going to start with you. Can you
Right.
tell me a little bit about your background before you went into Auntie's Love Pad?
Okay, before I went into Auntie's Love Pad, I've been the same person. Ike, Nama, Ikena, and Nama. Yeah. So I'm a graduate of computer science information system, Babcock University. And I work as a manufacturing entrepreneur for C-Sandy Investments Limited. It's a pen manufacturing company, and we also do key rings. We do everything from the scratch, from the ground up, the whole plastic process. So
Amazing.
on the side, I also do voiceovers, and I also work in radio and TV as a presenter. Yes, and I also model as well. So before Ultimate Love, I was doing all of that. Yeah.
Teresa, you picked very, very well. So Teresa, what about you? Before Ultimate Love, what were you doing? Who was Teresa? Is there more that we need to know or learn about you?
Well, nothing new to learn about me, but okay, because we're talking to you for the first time. I'm Teresa. I'm an optometrist, a doctor actually of the eyes. I was practicing before I actually went into Anti-Love Pad to look for love. So I don't know if you can hear us because
I can hear you very clearly.
Blurry.
I don't know why I'm blurry. Like I can hear you perfectly. I can see you clearly.
Okay. So I'm an entrepreneur. I do fashion designing. Apart from practicing as a doctor, I also used to model, but I think I might go back to it soon. I'm just jack of all trades, really.
No, because that's what I was thinking. When I first see you, the first thing that comes to my mind is model. So I wanted to know if that was something that you were still.
Yeah, she got that body right.
Yeah.
She fit. Okay, so tell me a little bit about your experiences in the house, your individual and your. Starting with you, Ike.
Okay, let's start with me. Going into the Love Pad, man, I went there with an open mind because I'm like, this can go in one of many ways. So I just didn't label anything black or white. I just went there to just experience all the colors in its glory.
Yeah.
So when I went there, I'm a very, very observatory person. Like, I like to assess the situation before
Mm-hmm.
anything. I think before I talk. I observe people. So
Mm-hmm.
I went there, I looked at everyone, first impression, I tried to get to know them. I had
Mm-hmm.
conversations with them, intellectual conversations. And I'm like, okay, in my head I was already forming like a script on who I'm gonna be with, or who I can work with. And at the end of the day, I chose Teresa. I didn't take my time. She made it very easy. She made it herself very easy for me to choose. So it was a very, very good environment, because the love pad, you have everything provided for you. You
Mm-hmm.
only have one job: look for love. Yeah,
Wow.
try to find love, try to connect with whoever it is that you can connect with. So it's amazing when you don't have to worry about everyday hustle and bustle, ups and downs,
Mm-hmm.
like everyday traffic in Lagos, about what you're gonna eat, what you're gonna wear. Everything is close by. There's a kitchen that has food there, any type of food. There's water. When you need water, you can't be like, oh, water is of whatever. You don't have to. Your only means of transportation is your legs,
Mm-hmm.
basically. Just walk to wherever it is you're gonna go, and just go by some rules, like not fighting or all those things. And those are very easy to do. So it was a very, very, very good environment
Okay.
to actually be a very good version of yourself. It was a good environment to be the best version of yourself, because all you have to do is connect with people, have interactions, have intellectual conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Just be yourself, basically. So I don't know, that experience, I wouldn't change it for anything. So it was an enabling environment for me. So
Oh
that's
wow,
what's
well,
up.
Ike, that's one of the best things I've ever heard anybody answer about a reality show, where you just said it was a great situation to be the best version of yourself. You never hear
Yeah.
people saying that. And you talked a little bit about how you went in with a strategy, but you didn't mind falling in love as well, or was it more of the money
No,
or more of the
I
love that was the
I
goal?
didn't say I went in with a strategy.
Well, you you kind of did.
I said I said I went in with an open mind. I didn't go there with this black or white,
Okay.
mindset. I went there with a colorful mindset. Like,
Okay.
what you're gonna do. You're the artist in your life. So
Mm-hmm.
whatever you're going to paint, you have to make sure it's colorful and not
Yeah.
monochrome. You have to bring out yourself. You have to pour out your heart, and you do that with colors. That's what I mean.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
Teresa, what about you?
You mean my experience in Love Pad? Sorry, I
Yes.
was carried away with everything you were saying.
No, no, no. Yeah. So your experience in the love pad, both like with
Okay.
him and by yourself.
Okay. First of all, I would say my experience in the Love Pad was
Mm-hmm.
quite an experience. Let me start with that, because I learned a lot in the Love
Mm-hmm.
Pad. Love Pad actually shaped me, um, because it's a reality show, and you know what reality is. You meet people of different walks of life,
Mm-hmm.
cultures, and all that. You have to stay and learn everybody, and just fashion yourself in a way that you have to be at peace with everybody, at the same time be yourself. So it was more like a school for me, because I was learning to drop some bad habits, also
Yeah.
learning to pick up the good ones, especially when it comes to love, because our show is about love. So I learned a lot from the Love Pad about love, about how to be focused on your relationship and all of that. For me, it was a very good experience, because there's a lot that was lagging behind my love life before, that
Mm-hmm.
right now I know I can say I'm doing so well at it. So,
Okay.
and then meeting Ike is like, he also made it very easy for me to understand what love is, because he was very intentional about it. So I'm just like, okay, I don't really need to be confused as I used to be before, because
Yeah.
he just made it like, oh, this is who I want, this is you I want, and everything was just simple. So the love part was actually very life-changing. Let me put it that way. It was life-changing for me.
You guys had a conversation once where you were talking about your temper and how you were trying to work on it. Would you say that you've been able to do that?
Yeah, of course, especially for me, because before now I used to have a temper, although I worked on it for a period of time. Yeah, I had to work on it with prayers and counseling and conscious effort and all of that. I was working on my temper and everything because I knew it doesn't get you anywhere. You actually have to like relax. But it doesn't mean that it wasn't inside somewhere though, because if you mess with me, I will still come for you, that kind of thing. But then I just give you a benefit of doubt. Unlike before, maybe when
you had your guard up,
something, yeah, I'll just be like, don't do that. But now I just allow you and try to understand where you're coming from at first, give you like a first chance, second chance, and then the third time, if you now prove that, oh, you're trying to make use of the fact that I'm quiet, then I show you that other side.
Taking the
so
piss.
Yeah. So I think the love part actually helped me also to understanding that sometimes you just have to keep quiet and mind your business about things. And it helped me with my temper, especially with him. He doesn't like it when ladies are all out shouting, talking, ranting, nagging. No, when that happened in the love part, most of the time he's always like, I don't like what you did. Even if I'm right at that point, he'll always scold me. And he's like, no, don't do that. Like, classy women don't behave like that. Knowledgeable women don't behave like that. So control yourself. So that was just.
I hope you guys are taking notes. So all you singles here, please. I'm even writing down what.
You know the vibe, man.
Okay, so when two people meet each other, there's obviously something that makes them connect at first. Like, what was it about Teresa that instantly you were like, this is the girl that I think, because you said before that when you saw her, you were like, okay, this is someone I can go through this process with. Yeah. But what was the first thing that made you feel that way?
Well, the very first impression I got from her was an act of kindness. Okay. Like, I just blurted something out because I usually love to do stuff with my hair. And then I was like, I was bothered on how I was going to like keep up with, making my hair in the love part at the time. And this was before we entered the house, like at the entrance. So I just like blurted it out, and she was like, she was gonna help, and I didn't know her before. Like I've not had a proper conversation with her at that time. So I was just like, oh, that was an act of kindness. So that was like the very first thing I noticed about her.
Okay,
I'll say that was firstly the act of kindness.
Teresa,
for
what
me, it was his charisma, because I always look at myself at a certain level. Like, okay, I might be really young, but then I look at myself like, oh, I know what I want and who I want to be with, the kind of man I want to be with, how he carries himself, poise, how he talks, what he talks about.
Hey God,
I need that kind of thing.
I need hot chocolate for this conversation. Like, I have this one.
Yo, give me something.
So I just had to, when I heard him talk at first, I was like, wow, he's really composed. I don't like guys that are
very composed.
Like, you're jumping on this, jumping on that, talking to this. I'm not saying that it was wrong to do that in the love part. That was what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to meet everybody. But at the same time, when you don't give everybody green light that I like all of you. Yeah. Right? Still talk to them like, okay, I want to know you, but not I like. Well, so it wasn't for him. He was quite different. No shade intended. It was quite different. So I was just like, okay, I like this guy. He's composed. The fact that I actually offered to make his hair that day was just me being me. It wasn't like I was shooting my shot or something.
Where you do?
Well, I know that you guys have found each other now, and obviously you're really in love with each other. But I have to ask you, Teresa, because you were saying that there are certain things that a woman will look for in a guy, right? So before you met Ike, what were some of those qualities that you were like, if this person doesn't have it, I'm not doing this?
Like I said, number one is charisma.
No. If this person doesn't have this, okay, so good charisma, okay.
Yeah, if you don't have charisma, I don't know, I feel like you might be intimidated by my personality. And I don't want to be with a man that will be intimidated by my, because I'm quite domineering, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh, I need someone that can actually match up to that. Like, correct me, tell me what to do, that kind of thing. Not in a rude way though, because I don't also like guys that are authoritative. When you are, is a no, because I feel like two powers can work, but one has to be a bit calmer for the other, that kind of thing.
Yeah, they have to complement each other.
Exactly, we have to complement each other. And then what else? Okay, guys that actually have anger issues were a no for me, because I know where I'm coming from. So I'm like, I don't want anybody that will bring out that particular trait out of me. So you have to be very calm. So if you're not calm, it's a no. You have to be very calm-headed. One of us has to be the loud one. Both of us cannot be loud. So that was what I was just looking for, all those things. There are people that are also family oriented. If you're not family oriented, I look at you like, oh, because I love my family. I'm family oriented. I always think about my family every day. So I'm like, for him to actually, you know, if a man is family oriented, he'll care about you too. He'll think about you. Even if it's just a relationship, he'll still see you as someone he needs to take care of. That is true. So I was just looking for someone that is not, you know, just out there. And then, you know, most guys these days are also just looking for one night or serious, or they're busy talking about how Nigerian girls want to eat their money. That was a no for me. Seriously. So when I heard those conversations, I'm like, boy, bye.
Okay, so Ike, what about you? Like, what's a deal breaker for you other than like the temper issue that you talked about before?
See, yeah, I'll just be honest with you. I like what I like. Yeah, I feed off with energy. I feed off with vibes. If I love your vibes, there's an instant connection. I just know. I just feel it within my bones that okay, this person is a nice person. You know, I think I kind of have that discerning spirit when it comes to knowing people. Like I'm a very good judge of character, so I can see you and know your kind of person. Yeah. Obviously, everyone has a bad side of them. Everyone comes with pros and cons, but your cons cannot outweigh your pros. Because when your cons begin to outweigh your pros, then you really need to fix yourself. So far your pros outweigh your cons, then trust me, you're already ticking the right boxes, and your aura would definitely show. Like your light will shine, and people would definitely know that there's something about you. So I feed up on vibes. I feed up on energy. Yeah. So with her, I just felt the vibes. First conversation, you don't have to ask. When I had conversations with her, I didn't have to ask, hey, what kind of man are you looking for?
Yeah.
I say what I would normally say in my everyday life and see how you react to it. I can start up a conversation and be talking about something random just to like see your maybe intellectual level. Can you vibe with this thing? Because I vibe with this thing. Can you vibe with it as well? If you're not vibing with it, then I'm like, okay, we probably don't like the same things, that kind of thing. But we like a lot of the same things. Yeah. And I
what are
want
some of
that
what are some of the things that you both like in common?
Yeah, we love the same genre of music. We love music per se, any kind, any genre. We love movies.
Yeah.
We love to chill.
Yeah.
You know, we love to dance. You know, we love to turn up. You know, and we have like great ideas, like when it comes to business, you know, that kind of thing. You know, and we're like we were born almost at the same time.
Yeah, you're a few months older than she is, right?
I'm like 8 months older than her. So we're like the same sex in school, and we grew up with the same general training that everyone had, or general idea of maybe what was going on in the world at that time. So we can always vibe and connect at that level. Okay. So it's just one of those things that you know that okay, yeah, this girl is already checking boxes. In that I go with. So it was easy. She made it easy for me to like her.
Well,
basically.
speaking of great ideas and business, like, so you guys mentioned that you are interested in some of the same things and you can work together easily. You have a
Yeah.
huge fan base. So what's in the future for Iykeresa?
Well, I'll just say keep watching then. Keep catching up with
You
Iykeresa
have to give me
because
something. I mean,
bad
come on,
man don't
guys.
divulge
Are
divulge
you
what
gonna launch
you don't
something
say what you're
together?
up to.
But you know, like general things,
Mhm.
we're open for any type of business. That's the truth.
Mhm.
Like, you
Yeah.
know what we do.
Mhm.
He hosts, like, do a lot of vlogging and presenting.
Mhm.
Actually trained under Stephanie Cooker one time.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I
how
love,
master
yeah,
classes.
I love presenting. Yeah, masterclass. Actually, I've been following you for like a lot of years now.
When I checked your page and I was looking you up and I saw, wait, she follows me. I was like, oh, okay, this should be easy.
Yeah,
You should vibe
because
well.
actually, I say my Instagram is usually people I look up to, number one, and then
Yeah.
people that have like minds as I do, because that way I can be able to grow. That is the truth. So you don't really need
Yeah.
to know me personally. I just follow you and be like, okay, this person actually is doing this like this. So I think maybe I should adjust. That was that. You know, that's why I follow likes of you. I'm sorry, I really love you. That's the truth. So. So
Okay.
that's so yeah, we do a lot of business. We're open for anything, endorsements, deals, whatever.
Investment. So that's the way, to be honest, honestly, because how else do you survive in Nigeria, especially now after COVID? Now, how did you guys feel coming out of Auntie's Love Pad and then being basically quarantined again? But at least this time together. How did that make you feel? Being in a house
Well,
for
it
8 weeks.
was at first when we heard about the news, I think the
Uh-huh.
person that told us about it blew it out of proportion. But eventually, going out into the real world, we knew it was really bad, like in Europe, South
Mm-hmm.
America, North America, those parts. But
Yeah.
in Africa, especially Nigeria, at the time, it wasn't that much. But the very next day, because the show didn't even end,
Mm-hmm.
like we were supposed to have an extra week to the show, but they had to, do everything up because the president wanted
The
the
lockdown.
nation to be on lockdown.
Yeah.
So at that time, we didn't really know what was going on, but we just knew that we had to be in another confined space, like no movement, no going out. And we were used to it already. I mean, come on, we were coming
Yeah.
from lockdown
2 months.
to lockdown. Yeah, so me, I just had the mindset that, you know what, let's just say we're still on the show and we're just still living our
The
life.
only
I mean,
difference is we have phones.
yeah, because we were already living our
Sorry.
truth in the love band in the house. So coming out, we're still gonna live our truth. So
Yeah.
there is
Same old.
really no difference, just that we're seeing different faces and we
Mm-hmm.
can know what's happening in the world. So we've just been praying that God keeps us safe, God keeps everyone safe, God doesn't make the pandemic blow already than it is at that time. And yeah, that's how we've been surviving. We didn't take the news so bad.
Okay,
Like there
okay,
was
that's
no
good to know.
panic or anything like that.
That's good to know. But now, okay, so you have a lot of guys looking up to you, and Teresa, you have a lot of young girls now like looking up to everything that you're doing. And of course,
Yeah.
then as a couple, you have people looking for love that are obviously like me. I'm a little bit jealous. I have love, but anyway, that's not the point. It's not about me.
Okay.
I'm sure you have a lot of guys out there that want you. Just be
Anyway,
open-minded.
so what advice would you give to people who are still searching for that somebody? Like, what would you tell them to do? Would you tell them to go for it? Should they date online? Like how do people find love, especially now that there's a lockdown and the only option is possibly like even virtually like dating? So
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
advice would you give to people?
I always say, for one, put yourself out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't have the chance to go out right now, but yeah, you can go
Mm-hmm.
online. There are actually dating apps that work for people. I have friends that got married from online dating apps, like they met online, so it works. I'll just say, for a young girl, especially, because I'm going to speak for the female gender right now. Number one, be very protective of yourself, because
Mm-hmm.
not just anybody that comes by,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
Yeah, so when you have like self-respect and self-love for yourself, you'll be very mindful of who you let into your space,
Yeah.
into your heart. But at the same time, when you find someone that checks your important boxes, open your heart to it. We ladies have this attitude of having outrageous and impossible list of what we want in a man, in a man rather. You know, we want tall, dark, fair, chocolate husky, that kind of thing. But you know, the good ones might not really come in all that flashy package. Then we just overlook them, you know. So I'll just say for young ladies, like, open your heart to finding the one, because you don't know where you can find love. That's true.
That is very good advice. Yeah, what about you, Aisien?
Well, I'll say you should pray for a discerning spirit, because there are sometimes that you know when someone is not being themselves, when someone is trying to be is putting up a bogus attitude, like is a phony, someone is trying to be fake. And if you have a discerning spirit, like if you know that, okay, this is not supposed to be like this, you can tell that maybe someone is trying to play a game with you. It is very good to put yourself out there. You know, one of the first rules of the law of attraction is action, meaning you putting yourself out there. Putting yourself out there means you're going on dating apps, you're going out more, maybe you're going to weddings, you're going to gatherings where you can find a potential partner. Because the thing is, you can find partners in anywhere, in any place, but there's some places that you can find them easier, like weddings, you know, a marketing space, you know, a supermarket. Yeah, action.
The love pad.
Put yourself out there. Yeah, we put ourselves out there. We put ourselves in the best situation ever to find love. We literally put ourselves on the line. We put ourselves out there.
Yeah.
So these are some things that you have to do, and just take it easy. Like, don't, because someone has already promised you something, or because a lot of people have sweet mouths. I mean, I can be saying something and I don't mean what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you should also deal with actions, yeah? Because actions always speak louder than words. Don't take words to mouth. Because a lot of people can say, they can talk. I can't talk, or I can tell you some things and you just be like, oh my God.
Mr. Sweet Mouth.
You know, that kind of thing. But people should always back up what they say with actions. There's things that they will do. There's body language. You should read body language. When you're talking to someone, look at them in the eye. Make sure they're looking at you in the eye. Any feeling with their eyes, then this person is not legit. Any quirky movements, you can actually tell.
Come on, there are shy people that don't make good eye contact.
No.
Come on.
If you're a good judge of character, you know, okay, it's because this person is shy.
Yeah.
But then again, you can still tell when someone truly is interested in you. Trust me, you will know.
Yeah.
There's no way you know. By their actions, words, body language, whatever it is, there would be a sign. If there is no sign, then you know that something is wrong somewhere. Yeah, and you have to have a conversation about it.
But what I want to know now is, if they asked you guys to come back for maybe like a couple.
Couple what? It's breaking. We can't hear you.
Okay, real quick. We didn't hear what you just said. So can you reiterate?
Okay, but can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you now.
Okay, so if they had like the ultimate love, and it was like a couple's edition, and you had to go back in as a couple, would you go back?
As a couple.
As a couple, like we're already together, yeah? Not like we're going in as
exactly. As a couple, a couple's edition.
Sure, why not?
Why not? That's
another 8 weeks without your phone.
Why not? I mean, we're going in as a couple, right?
You know.
Yes, exactly.
So we're just gonna have more alone time to ourselves, right? So why not? I mean,
it's a vacation.
There's enough madness in the world already. We need to get away from that.
And we're so good at minding our own business, so we'll just be in our own space.
Yeah.
So
Sign me up.
Nice, nice, nice. So anyway, thank you guys so much for talking to me today. But before you go, we always do.
Oh, we're going already?
No, you're not even close to
let's
go.
spend less than 10 minutes.
You're not even going yet because we have to play a few games. But before you go, you guys look like you can really pull this off. So I'm gonna ask you a few riddles, and I want to see if you guys can work together and get it right.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right.
You look very smart, so I have to give you a very hard one. Sorry, let me just.
Hit me. Hit me.
Are you guys ready for the first?
I'll be hit us.
Yeah.
Do we need to get pen and paper or something? Do we need to get pen and paper?
You don't need a pen
Oh.
and a paper.
All right.
You don't need a pen and a paper,
Let's
except you really want. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys have the opportunity to answer, but you have to give them 15 seconds before you put your answers down or start writing.
Okay.
15 seconds. So you mean you ask the question and then we wait 15 seconds?
We have to answer.
Or in 15 seconds. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Ooh. Network is being crappy on us.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Network. Network.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. The network is sticking a tool.
Yes.
Okay.
Whew. Sorry, guys. I'm Aisien. Now, if a boy blows 18 bubbles, then pops 6, eats 7.
Say that again. If a boy blows 18 bubbles,
You need to do some calculations for this.
then not pump 6. Then pump 6.
Network is not allowing us.
Hey guys, I'm back on now. Apologies for the minor interruption. I don't know if it was from my end or theirs, but I'm gonna add them back to the show. If Teresa is still online, so let me check. Give me a moment. We've been having a good show, and we've been talking to Ike and Teresa about the relationship, about the ultimate love, about how they're basically quarantining and just, you know, me just being here jealous while they are snuggling up together. I'm checking to see if they've joined us back online, because I really want to give them this quick trivia questions. Can you all hear me? I'm hearing that there's no sound. And apologies, I don't know why I'm not clear. There's nothing on around me. There's no network interference on my end. So let me just check one more time. And Teresa's online.
Hey, we're back and we're better.
I'm so sorry.
That's fine. We can hear you now and it's clearer. So.
Yeah.
Embarrassing person. Okay.
It's okay. It happens.
Okay, so the first one is, if a boy blows 18 bubbles, pops 6, eats,
Well, you said
eats 7.
18 bubbles. 18 bubbles.
He blows 18, he pops 6, he eats 7, then pops 5, and blows 1. How many are left?
Eats? Did you say eats?
Eats?
Yeah. I'm going to do this one more
Why
time.
would he eat a balloon, though?
Are you guys cheating? Bubbles. Bubbles.
Why would he eat a bubble?
It's just a riddle.
You cannot eat a bubble, then. You cannot eat a bubble.
You guys are not going to use this to, like, reason your way out of the riddle. That's not how it works.
You cannot eat a bubble. It's not edible. The bubble is not palatable. It's not food.
Were you one of those kids in school that wouldn't let the teacher talk? Okay, I'm going to do this one more time.
Okay.
If a boy blows 18 bubbles.
Okay, let's calculate. I need to calculate.
Then he
18,
No
pops,
talk.
blows 18, pops,
Yeah.
Okay.
eats
Pops
7.
6. So it's 7.
Mhm.
Okay.
Then he pops 5
Okay.
and then blows 1. How many are left?
1.
Did you guys
Did I
search
get
it? Did you guys search this online?
No, we
I
didn't
I
search
don't
it.
know. Did I get
We
it? I
didn't
didn't go
search
back.
it.
Did I
You
get
got
it?
it right.
We didn't search it.
But how
We
did you
didn't
get
search it at all.
I just
Yeah.
calculated.
Yeah.
In my
I mean, see, pops.
yeah.
Now see what you guys have cost. Now your fans are writing, why will he eat bubbles? Oh my god. Anyway.
But that's weird though. Why would you eat bubbles? I mean, who eats bubbles?
Anyway.
Okay.
So now for the second one, are you guys ready? Because I'm gonna make it harder.
Yeah.
So I am a greenhouse.
Greenhouse.
Primary school days.
Okay.
I'm done.
Primary school days.
Okay. I'm a greenhouse. Okay.
I am a greenhouse. Inside the greenhouse, there's a white house. Inside the white house, there's a red house. Inside the red house, there are babies. What am I?
How many chances do we have to answer?
Well, that's so
Because
one.
I feel like I'm going to blab here.
Wait.
One each. You can't call a friend. A fan can help you. I don't know. But
Wait, this
Is it a color spectrum?
Ike, don't cheat. Oh.
that's primary colors, right?
No.
Wait,
So
you are in a greenhouse.
I'm a
And-
greenhouse. Inside the
okay.
greenhouse, there's a white house. Inside the white house.
Watermelon!
You cheated. Yup.
How?
Yep.
She didn't cheat.
It's so
Yeah,
so
no,
She
cheated.
did not cheat.
Okay, so guys,
Green,
this is
white, red,
Oh, wait, that.
babies.
Oh, they are saying it. Trust me, I wear glasses. I don't see the comment section.
I said pregnancy, Jesus.
so this is the rule. This is the rule for the last question. You
Okay.
people have
Alrighty.
you guys have to put your phones down because I feel like Ike is like checking the answers somewhere.
I'm not. Oh
No.
God, you know what?
He has a book. He was thinking we need to like calculate.
Yeah.
Write down.
Hands up where we can see
I'm
them.
focusing.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay.
10
Now-
toes down.
Okay. Now, if you live in a one-story house made entirely of redwood, what color would the
Redwood.
stairs be?
Sorry?
Redwood.
Come again.
You live in a one-story house made entirely of redwood. What color would the stairs be?
You live in a one-story house.
Yeah,
With-
entirely of redwood.
Redwood.
Yes.
Okay.
Redwood.
Red. What color would
Must
it
it be redwood?
Okay, is that your answer? What's yours?
Wait, I'm thinking.
You already gave your answer, Teresa. What's your answer?
Say the question again.
That's it all.
Usually, you live in a one-story house.
Mhm.
Wait, one
Story
story.
house, do they have
Do they
stairs?
have stairs?
A story building.
Oh! We just had to think.
I'm trying to think that thing.
Stairs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, one story.
They started getting it on the screen, so I was already worried that gosh, you guys were gonna see that.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
really?
Yeah. Some people were, well, somebody said black, but anyway. But most people started writing it.
Well.
Okay, and I have a really fun one that I asked and
Bungalow.
and somebody failed woefully. So I'm
Oh.
gonna give you that one. Let me see if I can actually find it.
Mm.
Hold on.
I hope it's not difficult. Don't shame us.
I'm not shaming you, trust me. That is the last thing. That is the last thing I would do.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, give me 1 second, guys. And please, I hope you guys can hear and see me clearly, so you don't say it's network.
No, we can see you better
Okay.
now. I don't know what you did, but it's better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matthew's father has 4 sons. Oh my God, you know that one. I just saw your face. No.
I don't. I'm just saying. Here we go. Let's see.
No.
Okay.
Nope. Changing it.
Oh no, I don't know it though. Hey.
No. I saw Ike's face. He knows it. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
I am something. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I am something.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Oh.
Takes me back to the love part. Where we used to beat your ass. Remember those.
Well, safe to say I was the only one getting it. And Jay.
No, don't give yourself all the credit.
I'm not giving
your
it.
team did it. Yeah,
You just called me in.
you guys did it all together. You win together, you lose together. Sheesh.
Okay, 1 second.
Take your time.
You keep for a hard one. It's not fair.
You want to catch us on fresh.
Exactly.
Nice.
Okay. Who makes it has no need for it. Who buys it has no use for it. Who uses it can neither see it nor feel it. What is it?
Hey.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wait.
Wait.
Well, who buys it has no need for it.
That's a long one.
Wait.
Who buys it has no need for it. Then who?
Okay.
Say it again. Continue.
Who makes it has no need for it. Who buys it has no use for it. Who uses it can neither see it or feel it. Is somebody giving you guys the answer? Oh God, your fans have come. Next riddle. Your fans have
I just saw the answer.
Okay, guys. And I don't want to keep you too long. So the last one before we go. What has many keys but cannot open a single lock?
What's that, finger?
Wait, keys? Oh, wait, keys.
What has many keys but
Piano, comb.
Piano.
Comb.
No, piano. No, piano.
Okay,
piano.
yeah.
I'm like comb. Like I remember when I answered the original on comb, but it's not comb.
Okay, yeah,
it's piano.
Comb is seat, but piano is
It's piano,
keys,
yeah.
What has a bottom at the top?
Bottom at the top?
No, this one, even your fans can't get it, so I'm not even worried. What has a bottom at the top?
Bottom at the top.
It has a bottom at the top. Is it like a word?
It's a thing. It's something. It has a bottom at the top.
Egg?
Huh?
Egg?
No.
Bottom.
I see why you thought that, but no.
Bottom at the top.
Did I tell you the answer?
Bottom.
Chill.
You guys keep waiting for your fans to write it.
Give us clues.
Yeah, tell us. Just
give
tell
us
us.
clues.
I don't know this one.
Let her give us.
It's double. Oh my God, someone wrote breast. Wow. Wow.
But.
Is it like that weighing?
The clue. Oh God, the clue is 2.
Oh.
Circle. 2.
No,
Legs, guys, legs.
Legs.
Legs have your butt at the top. Bottom.
Oh, bottom and oh God. I didn't even think of that. I swear. Like, oh. Do you get it?
I get it.
Bottom
I get
at
it.
the top.
I get it. But if we're gonna look at that, yeah.
No, we're not going to
No. Let's analyze this thing. The bum is not at the top of the leg, is by the side.
Oh my, the bum is at the top of the leg. The
No.
hips are
So
by
that
the
means
side. What the
this
hell?
whole area will be your bum. Your bum is here by the side. It's not here. So
Your bum is not
I'm
here.
not
Your
gonna
bum is
accept that.
here, which is at the top
Yeah,
of your
your
leg.
bum starts from here.
Guys, are we
If it was
really
at the
like
top? This whole
anatomizing our
midsection
bodies?
would be a bum.
When people don't want to fail gracefully.
I don't agree. We don't agree.
Don't mind us. It's cool. That's
Okay,
why
guys.
it's a video.
And I'm having so much fun. So
Oh yeah,
one
yeah.
last
I'm
one.
sure. I'm sure that's
One
true.
last one, and I'm gonna let you guys go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I give you a very hard one? Hold on.
So give us something easy now. Come on, come on, now. Come on.
Well,
Work with us. Work with us.
Trying.
Yes. What is made of water, but if you put water into it, it will die?
It would die.
What is made of water, but if you put water into it, it will die?
Bubble.
Bubble? Really? What's that? Oh, that's not the answer. Okay.
Close.
Is it ice?
Ice.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Nice.
Guys, thank you so much for joining me today on the
you.
show.
Thank
I've had
you.
so much fun getting to know you guys. I
Yeah,
watched
you're
your
welcome.
videos, but you guys are way cooler in person. Well, virtually.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Too.
And before I let you go, Teresa, I'm going to happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Teresa.
Wow.
Nice.
This is special.
And guys,
Thank
if
you
it,
so much.
if it sounded bad, it was network, okay?
No,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
good. It was good.
But it was good though.
Trust us.
I'm sure.
Thank
she
you
Thank you.
guys
I'm
so
so
much.
grateful. Thank you so much.
That's right.
From the whole
For
Big
those-
Bang family, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
V-Bang.
Thank you, V-Bang, for having us. Thank you
for
so
having
much.
us.
We love you
Yeah,
guys.
for those that don't know, catching up with Iykeresa, YouTube, subscribe.
It's
You
this
know.
one.
Follow the journey, catch up with us, you know. That's right.
All right,
Bye,
thank you
guys.
so much.
Yeah, thank you, Idia. Thanks for having us. Ciao,
Bye.
powers.
Bye. Thank you guys for a wonderful show this evening. You've been watching me, Idia, Aisien, on VTV, on Conversations with Idia. You can follow me at